Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I should just be saying hey ladies today because the cases I've been doing today focuses on safety and all that, just being aware of your surroundings. Y'all, this is one for the books too, okay? Added to the record. So we're talking about a crime that was committed by a Good Samaritan. 3 a.m. A woman is on the side of the road, need help with her tire. He offered help. Long story short, he kidnaps her, sexually assaults her. What is going on here? So when I read about this, I'm like, okay, Good Samaritan. Okay, he was obviously out there lurking, or just took a chance because she was out there by herself. I'm gonna share the screen. We're gonna read it together because I don't know yet, y'all. Who's outside at 3 a.m.? But people go to, people at hospitals work and leave at that time. People who are traveling to go to family leave at that time. They're on the street. If it was an emergency, you leave at that time. You go home because 3 a.m. is the devil hours, they say. I'm not even religious and not know that, but the fact that he offered to help her, lured her in there to help, like so-called change a tire, and then got her is so weird. She's like, she is alive, and I just think that's so crazy. Now you really, y'all, these cases really they're not making me paranoid. It's just making me more aware that you really have to be careful. Like, I'm gonna have to keep a stun gun on me at all times. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be going crazy after all these cases. I'm like, I can't have I need to learn how to take the tire now. I feel like after learning about all these cases, I'm gonna be so freaking independent. It's like, I'm gonna be like, I can change my own tire. Thank you very much. Like, but no offense, I'm not outside at 3 a.m. Nor does that mean anything. Okay, you could be outside at 3 a.m. no matter what time it is. You could be outside whatever time you want. This shouldn't happen. So I'm gonna share the screen with you guys because I'm actually curious about reading this because I have not read it yet. The title told me everything I needed to know. So let's get into it. So, Texas woman with blown tire kidnapped, sexually assaulted by man who pulled over under guise of helping. So this is his name, Ronaldo Tilapia. Okay, allegedly lured a woman into his car after offering to help her with a flat tire. Now, this is him, by the way. Not gonna say nothing. He don't look like he did. He looks so normal. So a Texas woman stranded along the roadside with a flat tire was kidnapped and sexually assaulted by a man who pulled over and offered to assist. Ronaldo faces aggravated kidnapping and sexual abuse charges after the May 16th incident, according to Travis County jail records. Dispatchers in Austin received a call from a woman screaming for help and reporting that she has just been sexually assaulted around 3:30 a.m. I say that's the devil hour, y'all. So much stuff happened around that time, that day. According to an affidavit, I finally know how to say that, reviewed by Fox 7 Austin. She told police that her assailant tricked her into getting inside his boxy white SUV after she had spent an hour waiting for help in the northeastern part of the city. Roadside assistance. Y'all gotta get roadside assistance. AAA is the best one, okay? Me and my mom got it. She put me on her thing. Y'all, my sister got it now. They come quick. They go up there quick, y'all. Y'all need to get AAA. Get it. Especially if you're waiting for like an hour. But it also depends on where you are. Y'all know I have a sister who like freaking pop tires like it ain't nothing. Let me tell y'all this real quick. Cause it's crazy how the similarities, but not like to what happened. It's just like what happened anyways. So I got a call from my sister. I was in my dorm and she was like, oh, I'm calling it because I wanted you to stay on the phone with me because I popped the tire. I was like, are you always popping tires? And I said, what time? It was like 11 p.m. I was like, girl, it is nighttime. What are you doing out here? She's in Georgia. And she, I'm gonna get back on the phone. She told me, she was like, well, I wanted you to stay on the phone with me because I got, I'm waiting for the dudes to come because I think I'm waiting for the tow truck to come to help me. I was like, okay. And she was like, well, you ain't got to stay if you want. I was like, girl, I'm staying because I don't know who this is. She popped the tire going over a train track. She popped it on the potholes. It's the city fault, okay? So when they got there, I was on FaceTime with her. I was like, girl, put me on FaceTime. I was like, put me on FaceTime. I need to see you so I know everything is okay. I always do that to my sisters. I'm like, when something go wrong, put me on FaceTime. I need to know. So I told her, I said, girl, first of all, I said, stand in front of your car. Like, go stand in front of your car. Not, I said, like, she had her back turned to the man. And I'm like, oh my God, women's safety 101, never turn your back to anybody. Okay. She was out there in the middle of nowhere. I actually think she was by the airport, y'all, like the back roads. I'm like, this is y'all, and the funny and crazy thing about this girl is that she's a criminology major. I'm like, you do this for a living. You work with law. You look at crimes. I'm like, girl, you do this for a living. Don't ever turn your back to somebody in pitch black just because you're on the phone. Don't mean nothing. They can easily, girl, like, ladies, don't do that, okay? Then I told her, I said, turn around and then put the phone to me so I can see. And I told her to flip the camera so I can see him. So I was watching it, like she flipped the camera and I was watching while he was doing while she was talking. I'm just like, geez, like safety, hello. We're in the middle of nowhere. So all I saw was lights and I saw him. It was dark, but I saw his uniform. I was like, okay, just in case, okay? Just in case. Because she was, like I said, she was in the back rows by the train tracks, airport over there. I'm like, okay, y'all, my safety instincts, not trying to say paranoid, but that stuff really go through my head. I'm like, okay, so if anything happened, I'm like, she's by herself, she's on a dark road, she's in the where nobody's at, no houses or nothing, the airport right there, so it's loud, you wouldn't hear nothing if nothing happened. So I told her, I said, I'm gonna stay on the phone with you the entire time, and I did. I stayed on that phone the entire time. I think they changed her tire actually, but I was like, don't ever turn your back, okay? Y'all, sorry for being so loud, but I was like, don't ever turn your back. Jeez. I'm like, have I not taught her nothing? And this is actually the oldest sister, y'all. I'm like, have I not taught you nothing? Have these crimes not taught you nothing? People will do anything. God. Y'all, I can't. I really can't. I really can't. One more thing. I have another sister who I always tell her, something happened, give me all the information. And that's what we do as sisters. I have 5 sisters. We all do that. I told her she was dating somebody. I was like, what's his name? She was like, just in case, because she's a psychology major. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, my sisters, we all think alike. She was like, you never know, so let me tell you. She was like, I love him, but just in case, you need to know information about him. I was like, okay, what? She just gave me his information, his name, his grandma's name, stuff like that. Family, his full middle name. I was like, there we go, and everything is okay. It's just like being safe, telling people, letting people know where you are, sharing your location with people, especially when it's stuff like this. If you're being like this lady, when you're being stopped, make sure somebody got your location at all time. Call at least she called 911. We need to get some whistles, okay? You know what? I might have to y'all, I feel like growing this channel, I'm gonna do a lot of women's safety awareness. I have to, for my own paranoia, little stuff like this, y'all, and like just being aware. And I'm really I don't like going out at night, y'all. I'm not joking. I don't like going out at night, but I'm gonna have to do something. Maybe when I grow the channel, I could do like freebie giveaways, and there'll be like safety packet for women's and stuff. You know what I mean? Like whistles and stuff like that, and like like safety equipment. I think I'm gonna do that because y'all, all these cases just telling me that like we as women need to be more safe. Okay, but her tire popped. She wasn't expecting this, so let's get back to it, y'all. Sorry, I had to digress. Anyways. So where am I? Okay, so that's him. So Tilapia told the woman that he was going to take her to get a replacement for her flat tire, then shut the door quickly behind her, the affidavit stated. Instead, according to the document, he drove about 10 minutes north to an apartment complex where he sexually assaulted her. Before they went to the complex, the woman told the police she had asked to get out of the car and tried to open the car's locked doors. Initially unable to escape, the woman sent her location to a friend, there you go, to ask for help. Per the affidavit, she dialed 911 once she was able to get out the man's car. There you go. And that's what they have right here. This is her statement, I believe. Say the affidavit responded and met with the victim, who advised the following. On May 16th, 2024, at approximately 1:30 a.m., the victim was leaving her residence in Austin, where she had a tire blowout. As a result, she called. Okay, so she did call roadside assistance. There you go. After waiting for roadside assistance for a little over an hour, a white SUV described as a boxy and possibly 10-year-old car pulled up. A Hispanic male got out of the vehicle and approached the victim's vehicle. The unknown Hispanic male was later identified as Tilapia. That's just easier for me to say Ronaldo. Born July 14, 1992. He told the victim that he would help guide her and to sit in the passenger side of his vehicle, to which she did. The victim believed that he was working with roadside assistant in there to help her. The victim observed the interior of the SUV and reported it to be beige and noticed a boxer sitting in the center console around the cup holder. He told the victim that he would take her to get a new tire and shut the door quickly. Okay, let me see. Let's dissect this and reflect on this. So she did everything right. The only thing is that you can't trust everything. Now, I don't understand why roadside assistance takes so long, but like I said, it also depends on how far you are, depending on how far you get, because if it's nighttime, 3 a.m., they most likely gonna wake somebody up. And, you know, I think they do be on their own call. So it's like, it depends, because we had that happen, and we was on like a road trip, the whole family, and we had to wait actually a long time. I was like, geez, we might as well just go back home. But yeah, so that makes sense. Now, he was obviously out there stalking or preying on something. You normally, so the thing is, you have to be careful, ladies, okay? And men, you know, anybody could do this, because AAA roadside assistance, they normally don't come in like a regular truck. They're changing tires, so they normally come in like a tow truck or a company truck. Okay, that's like two things. That's it, two things. You would never like see somebody with just a regular truck, because you're getting a tire change. So I'm over here, I'm flashlight on my phone. I'm like, do you even got tires in there? How are you gonna change the tire if I don't have a tire? Questions we gotta ask. But it's so creepy because it happened so quick when she thought it was him, and then he immediately shut the door, you know, if that was him really, allegedly, but they got him, so I'm guessing it's him. I wonder if he was, so she believed he was roadside assistance, I guess, because after an hour nobody came, and that's the one thing you see. It makes sense, because to be honest, I feel like I would think that too, but a lot of things will go through my head. I'm like, who do you, like, what, are you really with them? But think about it, you can do everything I'm saying and he can still attack you, so you never know, because you're out there by yourself. It's so creepy knowing that like people do this. Like, you, like, there are really people that like act like companies and act like others, act like police officers, then they will attack you. Y'all, you know what? You think you heard it all. You really don't. Okay. So police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later. How did they get there quicker than the freaking AAA? And you know, that's crazy, because you know, they don't need to be that early. I wouldn't say it's too late, because you know, normally they'd be like 30 minutes late. They say they were able to get there so quickly because the woman shared her device location. There we go. Shut me up. If someone's location is being shared, then we're able to live track where they are, and it's a lot easier for us to get there more quickly, he said. What she did is something that's very helpful to us to be able to get there a lot quicker. It's very smart thinking on her part. It really is. And also, it's very smart that she sent that to her friend. She did a lot. She did everything right. It's just the only thing she did wrong is like, you know, don't trust everything you see, because normally a roadside assistance, they would be in a company car or a tow truck. That's it. 7 hours later, police spotted a man matching the woman's description leaving an apartment at the same complex, the Wildwood, ironic, apartments in the 7,000 block of Cameron Road, and placed Tilapia under arrest. Bullock said the tragic incident was not something anyone should have go through. Anyone waiting for roadside assistance, he said, can call their local police to wait alongside them until help arrives. That's good to know. Bullock also advised that those calling roadside assistance services like AAA should always ask for the name of the person responding to them and the make and model of their car. That is true. Currently, Tilapia is being held on a $50,000 bond. Y'all, I'm gonna say something in a minute too, and is next due in court on June 12th. Should he post a bond, a judge ruled that he wears a GPS. The judge ruled that he wears a GPS ankle monitor and has no contact with the woman. Under Texas state law, aggravated kidnapping is a first-degree felony and carries a maximum sentence of life in prison, along with fines reaching $10,000. Jeez. Ugh. Y'all, this is, so yeah, she did everything right. Like they said, just be careful. You always ask the name. It's crazy. Like, you'll be surprised by how many people really do, like, dress up and act like others or act like something they're not, which is a lot of people. It's actually insane that people do that. I feel bad that she had to go through that. Like he said, like they said, nobody should have to go through this. Did not know you can call police to wait. That's good to know, because I'm gonna be like, okay, just in case. But on the other hand, Black community, people don't trust the police. They'll be like, you know, they'll be trying to find something else, and then the whole thing, y'all, I'm getting off hand. Just know, it's hard to trust people. Okay, it's all, long story short, it's hard to trust anybody. But you know what I would have did? Y'all, my craziness would have kicked in. I would have, y'all, I'm not joking. Look, my conscience will not allow me to just sit here and like get kidnapped. It's like if I was in the front seat, because you know she got in, and this is just my person. I'm not judging nobody, okay? Because this should not have happened to anybody. Nobody asked for this. I'm just saying I feel like this is something I would think, but I don't know if I would execute it well, because I wouldn't be thinking in the moment. I would probably be thinking like going crazy. I would turn the wheel, because we both finna die. I'm like, you're not finna get me, dude. Like, I would turn that wheel in a heartbeat. I'm gonna throat you. I'm gonna kick you in the nuts if my legs are free. Like, I'm gonna do everything I can. Because when you do that, he gonna try to push the brake. That's when you can hurt and put the car in park. But she couldn't get out the car because he locked it on his end. Oh yeah, we fight. But then it's like that could turn into like him trying to kill you. So just so many. It's so much thinking. Like, y'all, this day of crime I have been looking at has been giving me all these skills that I need to learn. Okay, yeah. I'm also going to do another thing about women's safety. I'm putting that on the list, okay, y'all? Because today crimes, I'm going to upload all 3 of them. We've been talking about crime. I also been talking about cash bonds. That's what I want to talk about, how they're putting him on, after all that, they're putting him on a $50,000, like if he got a $50,000 bond. If he, you know, you can, I think you just pay some of it and you can get out. I'm doing a topic on, I did a topic talking about if they should be banned or not, because I think people like this, anybody who committed crime, should be held until their trial. Obviously, I'm gonna see if I upload that. It's already been up there. If not, I'll upload it after this, or one or the other. But yeah, y'all, a lot of safety tips in this video, things to look out for. Were they safety tips? Kind of just going crazy tips. But y'all, I think when I grow this channel more, I'm gonna do giveaways for women, and I'm gonna do some safety packets for my personal safety, okay? Because I feel like a lot of women most likely think like me. You gotta get paranoid and you're too scared to go outside. I'm talking about like a really bright flashlight, a really like whistle that anybody can hear, a safety whistle. My grandma actually told me I should get one of those. Tasers. My teacher, actually, they're like $20 each. I need to put these in the description. She has a taser that's 18 million volts. Y'all, I was like, okay, send me the link. It's it go on a knuckle, and it's a really good safety thing. Ain't nobody gonna try you. Just stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna do this, okay? When I grow this channel more, I'm gonna do a lot of safety stuff, and I think that'll ease my fear a little bit, knowing that I can help women do that because my own fear, okay? And this will help me as well. I'm also gonna be doing some. I'm definitely taking some self-defense classes. I gotta learn some techniques, y'all, because that's so scary. The fact that somebody can lock their door and like lock your door on their side and you can't get out. And you know what else is creepy? That he did this so quick. He did that, like, he planned this so quick. He got there in like an hour, surprisingly, not knowing that those other people weren't there. Do he got like a radio or something? I don't know, that he could hear when women are in distress. But like, he got there, and maybe he acted so quick because he didn't want the other people to come up real quick. That's just so weird, isn't it? I just saw an NCIS episode, y'all, with the Good Samaritan. That's so crazy. But yeah, y'all, women, be safe. Men, be safe too. If anything happens to you, too, be safe. Anybody who got this going on, be safe. Always, like I said, always know to ask the name. And it's scary because, like, y'all, the scary thing about all this, what if you ask the name, and you need to ask the name over the phone? That's what it is. What if you ask him his name and then it's like not him? And then what do? He'd be like, oh, I can still take you to go get help. You'd be like, well, no, I'm okay. And then he just go crazy and try to attack you right in your car or near your car, outside your car. Whew. And that's when you're fighting mode, your survival, fight or flight. You fight, okay? That's what happens. That's what that is. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. What do you guys think about this? Safety tips, put them in the comments. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.